that you could more or less buy whatever you needed in Cranleigh. Nice clothes shops, menswear, ladies' wear,
Yes.
jewellery.
I can recall going to Weller's to get chicken food, my chickens, and also looking at the goldfish. There's a lovely tank that had a sort of reciprocating water air pump.
Do you remember Weller's? Weller's that used to sell all the horses' food and pet food and things you couldn't buy anywhere else.
And I can also recall they had a little terracotta horse right on the peak of the roof outside. Yeah, it was a really interesting place.
Never seen a picture of that, have you?
Yeah. In 1887, when David Mann started the shop, it was very small. It was only about 30 feet by 18, I think, on the left, just that bit there. But it grew and grew and grew and grew.
And the man that owned the bicycle shop ran the Cranleigh tennis tournament once a year on the Common, which was a great success.
There was 2 wet fish shops originally.
They were quite interesting because one fishmonger we always thought the world of because he had the name of Stanley Matthews.
And then there was another bakery just along from there called the Oak Room as you went towards Tyler's, which was a bit like Fulton and Mason.
That was the Harrods of Cranleigh. And it had the little slip road. They kept wanting to close it, but that shop wouldn't let them close it because people would come in their Rolls Royce with the chauffeurs to pick up their grocery for the week.
There was a very good dairy in Ewhurst Road. Mother used to take me on Saturday mornings, if I'd been good, buy me a sherbet fountain.
And then all along the other side from Knoll Lane, there was a lot of co-op, and I actually worked as a Saturday girl in the veg bit of the co-op.
On the corner where Cook is was a co-op that sold the Gleebland school uniform.
I joined Mann's in 1979
Yes.
as a china buyer, china and glass buyer. So I did 12 years there and thoroughly enjoyed it. Yes, we had some good customers.
Oh, we did.
Fantastic customers.
That's what made life worthwhile.
Yeah, and there was a lot of stuff in the shop, all the different departments, which were brilliant. And sale time was quite exciting. We used to have queues. I've got photographs of queues right round the village there at 6 o'clock in the morning.
There was Nightingale's shop, which is right next door to the present Cottage Hospital. And Nightingale's was a hardware store. And I knew David Nightingale, the son of the owner, and was a great childhood friend of mine.
And then there was Gammon's, which was like a department store. Now I suppose it would be where Subway in there. It was a big store, Gammon's.
And you could get haberdashery of any kind. You could get children's clothing, you could get ladies' clothing, you could get gentlemen's clothing, and you could get shoes from there.
140 was the shop where you bought everything. Wool, baby clothes, you could buy school uniforms in there.
There wasn't much in the way of restaurants, but there was the Singing Kettle, which is where approximately Roger Coop now has a shop.
Oh, the Golden Palace was a good night out for us, with Sonny dancing on the tables and things, great times.
And we had a beautiful delicatessen, which Jan McCall, who still lives in the village, her and her husband used to run. And you could get anything in there. So we really miss those really what I call proper independent shops.
I just seem to remember a terrific number of independent stores generally in the village, which was lovely.